What's up, y'all? It's your host with the most so ever toast, Leader Johnson, man. I had to give y'all a late night foul leader sports. Misses a lot of this Broad Street Blitz tape. The brand's gonna have it's draft week, man. So we're gonna have some, you know, make sure y'all be at Broad Street Blitz Tape Leader Edition. You know what I mean, coming up 1:20 p.m. Me and Cool Cat Connors. I'm saying, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on right now. I had to get to all the Eagle fans, man. All the Eagle fans, what's up, man? Unbelievable news going on. Some people not believing it, all right? And I'm live with y'all, nigga. I'm outside, man. Northeast Philly. We here, and I just had to come to y'all on some things, man. AJ Brown is gone. There's no way you can really believe that. All right, no way you can believe he's here. Excuse me, y'all. All right, listen. Sneezing, this weather. But listen, they've already, let's just start back, all right? Last year, it was crazy, all right? It was crazy. I mean, woo, thank you. Bless me, all right? Last year, it just wasn't good. He wasn't clicking with Jalen Hurts or whatever. But he had to open his mouth too much, right? The year before, when they won the Super Bowl, first thing he come out is he say something about, the offense and this and that. We had Kellen Clemens, but he wanted to talk about Jalen Hurts. And this man became the MVP. He wanted to talk about Jalen Hurts. This man went to Baltimore. He wanted to talk about all the offense. He didn't say Jalen Hurts. But everybody know when you're playing the offense, who's running the offense? Who's the quarterback? So it's going to go all at Jalen Hurts. He knew what he was doing. Trying to put the pressure on him to give him the ball. Just like last year. Pressure on him to give him the ball. That's all it is. The offensive coordinator passed me the ball. They're just stuffing him the ball. So let me tell y'all something. Y'all can tell, and unless y'all want to be believers or not, it's just not going good. They mutually have respect for each other, but it's just not clicking in the locker room. It's not clicking. It's not clicking in the locker room, y'all. So that's why this is going on now. We go to at the end of the season. AJ Brown was like, this is home. What else is he going to say? He don't want to create the turmoil. He know the business is going on. Y'all look, and I even believed it. I even believed it until Howie came out and said, you know what? If I'm going to trade Brown, I need a first round pick, a second round pick, and a player just to even start. Just to even start to talk about a trade. If he didn't want to trade Brown, he wouldn't have put that out there. I was like, why did he do that? When he did that, I said, oh, whoa. Now y'all know how Howie is about trades. He's king trade. So why would y'all think he's sitting up? Oh, Howie's not going to lie. How did he lie to y'all? All he said was AJ Brown is an Eagle. He didn't lie to y'all. You knew he was an Eagle. You could have Googled it. Did he say he wasn't going to trade him? Did he say he's going to stay an Eagle? Did he say he's going to stay an Eagle? Every time he answers the question, he say, every time I answer the question, I'm going to answer it like this. I'm not going to give you if I'm going to trade him or not. I'm going to say what he is, basically. That's basically what he said. When he says, when I say this, when you ask me that question, this is what I'm going to say. I mean, y'all have to be realistic about things. Y'all have to be realistic. Realistic. Y'all have to be realistic. It's a little crazy that some people don't really believe that he's going to be gone. Because listen, the man it came out from Albert Breer. I'm going to say it again. That's what really put the period at the end of the sentence. Because you heard what Howie said, right? He wants the one thing Howie ain't going to do, he ain't going to get fleeced, man. He ain't going to get fleeced. Howie not going to get fleeced. We know that. So that's what he wants. Then AJ Brown comes out. It's so many undermining things going on. AJ Brown comes out with the 5 teams he wanted to get traded to. Google it. All this stuff I'm talking about, look it all up. This is not rumors. This is not speculation. You know how it's a trade rumor and it's speculation? speculation going on. Oh, is he gonna get traded? Oh, there are rumors going around that the Rams want AJ Brown, the Patriots want it, and nothing. And then you hear the general manager say, "No, we're not trading AJ Brown. No, we're not going to trade him. No, we're not trading AJ Brown." He's saying either we want to make him an Eagle for long term. Y'all heard all the other stuff. All Howie says AJ Brown's an Eagle. Oh, AJ Brown says he's excited for the new offensive coordinator. He wanted if the Eagles is home. Y'all believing all of that, but y'all not believing that Howie's saying when he puts the trade up. Look, this is what when he put that up, that's when everything was done. I said, oh man, he's putting them up there. He's saying who gonna do it? Because if y'all don't do it, he's not trading them. Well, guess what? The Rams and Patriots turned up to be a team that was even the Buffalo Bills, but the Buffalo Bills ain't got what it take to bring him in there. But the Rams and the Patriots do. And it's other teams too. The crazy part is we're not going to hear the whole outline until after June 1st. How many teams go? Because some teams know they're not listening until after June 1st anyway, so everything is quick. They're not going to go after AJ Brown until after June 1st. He is not going to be an Eagle. They signed Dontavian Wicks and then gave him a $12.5 million extension, man. They signed Elijah Moore. Y'all like, oh, that's his best friend. That means it. Man, they've been liking Elijah Moore since when he was drafted in the draft. They really wanted to sign Elijah Moore. Then you talk about Hollywood. Then you see Hollywood Brown, another signing. And y'all said when he first signed Hollywood Brown, I'm like, okay, that could be a third receiver. But then I'm like, ooh, Hollywood Brown more of a second guy. He can be a second receiver. When they signed Elijah Moore, I said, okay, he's his best friend, but it already came out that they've been liking Elijah Moore. So y'all kind of like tripping, like on that point. But this is what should have scraped all that. When they signed a Dontavian Wicks, where's the rum at? Where's the rum? He's already a guy. Dontavian's I'm gonna tell y'all right now, he's the type of guy that can be the number 2 in the future and number 3 right now. Or he could be number 3 forever. But you got Elijah Moore. Some guys like, oh, he might not make the team. Well, you can't say that. To me, he's gonna listen. You could say he's not gonna make the team. It's a possibility, but they wouldn't have signed that man. Either he's gonna be on a practice squad or he's gonna make the team. He was signed for a reason. He was signed for a reason. It wasn't for AJ Brown. They might trade Elijah Moore with AJ Brown to help him go over there with the New England Patriots so he have his buddy over there. Because to tell you the truth, you still got Darius Cooper and you still got Johnny Wilson. They still got Darius Cooper and Johnny Wilson. That's a crowded y'all. And then how about the extra period? That's just like I said about Howie saying, "Oh, the trade, what it will take to get AJ Brown." Or when AJ Brown put out the 5 teams. Then you're hearing Ian Rappaport. All these people are confirming. Nobody. Look, my boy Cool Cat. I was tagging him. He's like, "Man, I told you, man. It seems like he's going." He's like, "No, who listened to Danny Perkins? The man is on the show. He's a regular analyst, man." Okay. Who listens? Then Shefty says it. Then I'm like, okay, who listens to Shefty? Everything is coming out in your face. I know Eagle fans are not trying to hear this shit. They are not trying to hear this shit. Like, oh no, we don't want this to happen. But he's gone, y'all. They're preparing. Listen, the one thing they're preparing is if he's not gone, they're going to have a loaded receiving court, and they'll keep Elijah Moore. They'll keep Elijah Moore there for if AJ is there, they'll keep Elijah on the team. He'll get plays. He'll make some plays. But that's gonna be a crowded room, and they're ready for it to be crowded. But what's for sure is this: if AJ Brown's not traded this year, don't think he's staying long term. AJ Brown is gone next year. He's gone. You're just not trying to trade a guy and then people don't give you what you want for him. And they're going to trade him before his contract is up. He's not going to be an Eagle forever. Y'all need to put this in y'all minds. Put it in your heads. I said this way before. As Cool Kid, I said this way before. If he's won this year, that's because he didn't get the trade he wanted, and he'll be gone by next year. He'll definitely be gone by next year because now AJ Brown, because AJ, it's also mutual. It's not like a surprise. AJ Brown is agreeing with this. He doing interviews with Patriots and talking about how much he love them, and you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not seeing this? Like, people are so blind. I have never seen a fan like now. The Eagle fans act like the Cowboys. I've never seen a fan. I'm an Eagle fan, die hard. I've never seen a fan base so blind. They're showing you in your face that he is going to get traded. What they're not doing is they're playing chess instead of checkers, like every GM do. I mean, when I told my boy Cool Cat, shout out, man, there's so many jobs for that man. That man got so many jobs on his analyst field, man, doing a great job. I told him, I said, he said, Howie's not gonna lie. I said, yes, he is. He's a GM. All of them lie. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where did you get that from? You've been watching football all these years. You mean to tell me this is what you think about? They always lie. That's how you got to play chess. You can't have people thinking that there's a deal done, because somebody might come and might not give you what you want, or somebody else might jump in front of the Patriots, or might jump in front of because the Eagles obviously love what the Rams and Patriots is talking about, because they stay, especially the Patriots, they are on the hill. The Patriots are right there, man. They right there. The Patriots are right there. Every time they talk about the Patriots, them boys is right there. They're the number one cats, man. The number one guys they talk about. They are not letting up on one team. Other teams are coming up because if they got the deal, the Eagles are going to stomp on it. But the Patriots, man, they set up. This is what not happened with that. With the Patriots and the Eagles and the Patriots and talking, and they done told them they got them a deal hit. That's a deal hit. The Patriots are going to trade for Brown right after June 1st, because the Eagles had $16.3 million on their cap instead of $43.3 million. This is, everybody knows this. Even the analysts, they're telling you this. They're telling you this. And people are still like, oh, he's going to be here. Go Eagles. Y'all have to get used to him being gone so you won't be mad later. When you realize the realization of the business, you're going to stop being mad and just be like, oh, well. The one smart thing I heard Cool K say was, if he's gone, he's gone. But he don't really feel like that. That's my guy. He oh, no, we're going to be. Because I'm going to talk about something else, too. One big thing, y'all. When the Eagles are still going to be a Super Bowl contender team. Let me tell you the options. The Eagles got all these guys. Elijah Moore, he can explode. But we're going to talk about why that's going to be an up-in-the-air thing with his position. Hollywood Brown and Dontavian Wicks are going to explode. They signed them guys to be playmakers. And I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, yo, Dontavian can get from 800 to 1,000 yards as the number 2 receiver. And the number 3 can get around 500, 600 yards. Dontavian is the type of guy with the talent. He hasn't even went to his talent yet. This is his 4th year. His 4th year. He's young. Philadelphia love young people. He's a Sean Mannion guy. He's with Sean Mannion in Green Bay. He wanted them. They really feel big about it. Man has great hands, strong. He can really explode and become that guy. He could. But right now, we talk about third receiver. But he has the talent to be that number 2. He has that talent. Just like Brown. Let's talk about Elijah Moore. Man. It's a big thing between Darius Cooper, Johnny Wilson, and Elijah Moore. I think that's going to be the battle. Who's going to make the team as the 4th receiver? And then it's going to go, listen, it's going to be an even bigger battle than that. Because I know we got Brown. Brown's there for 1 year. We don't know if he's going to be here for the long haul. We don't know if he's going to be here for the long haul. We don't know. We don't know if he's going to be here for the long haul. So Darius Cooper, this is the time. If these 2 guys show out in camp, man, it could be something to look at. How good can they, if they blossom in camp? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Hollywood Brown could get traded. That could actually happen. If Johnny Wilson is 6'7", and his hands, his ball skills got better before the camp, but that was camp, right? So if you don't want to flex on camp too hard, you could do it again in camp and then come in the season. But Darius Cooper was really highly touted. They was calling this man a mini AJ Brown last year. That's what they was calling this man. But y'all Eagle fans know it. So if Darius Cooper comes and shows their light, I mean, I think they'll keep all of them. But two of them going to be on the practice squad, or I say they keep 5 receivers, or maybe 6. I see 6. They're keeping 6 this year because, listen, another thing, Jordan Tyson, man, there's 2 game changers at receiver. I like Mekhi Lemon, but he's not Jordan Tyson and Cardell T. They get one of them 2, them game changers. Chris Bell is the next guy that could be a starter, 1,000-yard receiver out there. That's the guys that are special in that 4. The other guy, Khalib Douglas and Scribbling, they good. They got size and speed. They could be They could be third receivers for sure. Third and fourth, yeah. But the guys you're looking at that they had come in for a visit is Chris Bell, Jordan Tyson, Amari Cooper, and look at the guy. They haven't had Tyson come in yet. The guys they had come in for a visit is Omar Cooper Jr. and Omar Cooper Jr., Chris Bell, those guys. But guys like Tate, I expect, listen, there's some more visits they got. I expect Tate and Tyson to come in for a visit. They brought Sadiq. You know why? Because that's another thing. If they get Sadiq, then y'all can say maybe they're going to keep AJ. They get him. They got 2 tight ends. You got 1 year left for Dallas. That means they're about to push both of them. And Grant Calcaterra, I think he's gone. Because they already signed Stone Smart. And they signed Johnny Munn. They're looking for a blocker or extra catcher, the third guy like Trey Burton was for the Eagles in 2017. Gadget guy. Trey Burton played quarterback, receiver, running back in college of Florida. Check it out. Stone Smart was a quarterback, and now he's a receiver. That third tight end can be anything. He can be a jack of all trades, man. So, and you're looking at why the Eagles will be Super Bowl contenders. They got the 1, 2, 3. Can we stop saying like Devontae Smith ain't there? Like y'all we know they got 2 number 1 receivers. You take 1 number 1 receiver away, and all of a sudden they not good no more. You still got number 1 receiver. You have a 1, 2, 3 that can win anywhere. Then if you put Dontavian Wicks, Elijah Moore, and Hollywood Brown, I'm like, why y'all don't think them 3 alone them 3 together replace AJ Brown? Yes, because you could throw to the guy that's big and tough, 2 guys with speed. If you get all of them on the roster, Devontae Smith gonna go. His yards gonna go up to like 1,300, 1,200. No, probably 1,300. It probably can go up to 100 catches. I mean, Devontae's going to be a beast. But you still got Dontavian Wicks at 6'1", 200. Catching the ball, good hands, catching the ball. This man can catch 600 yards, almost 700 as a third receiver, the way Sean Mannion's going to run his offense. Because all the years the Eagles had their offense, they didn't even focus on their third and fourth receivers like that. They did in 2017 when they had Nelson Aguilar, Mac Hollins, and you had Torrey Smith at number 2, and you had Alshon Jeffrey. They ain't even been focused. Jahan Dotson got misused. Zacchaeus didn't even get used that much. So we talking about, listen, them guys ain't got now. Sean Mannion's the type of guy. Look at all these receivers. He's letting you know he's going to spread the ball and have more weapons on the field. Now, another thing, how do y'all think the Eagles are not going to be good if you think Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback? It just lets me know what some people think about Jalen Hurts. Undercover, how do you not think the Eagles are going to be a good team if Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen can do it? How can Jalen Hurts can't do it? I think he can do it. How is y'all doubting the Eagles? So, they're going to be such a bad one. You got 3 weapons now. You got Dallas Goedert too back. And then you're going to have a young receiver. How can you say that, these young receivers, they're young rookies, when they drafting guys that come in and impact immediately? How can you not trust them to draft good now? AJ Brown is out of here. June 1st, give it a week after June 1st, AJ Brown is gone. Eagle fan better start getting used to that. I'm telling you, he is out of here. He letting y'all know himself. How come he ain't coming out and saying, I'm not getting traded? I don't want to get traded. Oh, I don't want to get traded. He's not coming out like that. He just, I'm home. I'm excited. Little statements. I don't want to get traded. He's let the Eagles know behind closed doors. That's the crazy part about all this. Everything's happening behind closed doors. Look, Howie Roseman was talking to Drew Barry. What you think he was talking about? What's up with Gary? Mike Vrabel said, I'll do anything it takes to make my team better. So that's letting you know he is going after A.J. Brown. He's just not going to get deep into it. He's not going to say, hey, yes, I'm going for A.J. But he's not going to say that. That's stupid. No, they're not going to put the A.J. Brown, yes, I'm a trade. That's just creating a bunch of controversy. Let them guess until it happens. That's all they're doing. That's just one of them situations. You don't want to crowd. Now, the locker room, tell you something that people know, the Eagles know, because they know. They know. They know what's going on behind closed doors. Everybody, the only person you don't hear Brandon Graham coming out that much. Look how everybody talking from Jason Kelce. Look how quiet and subliminals, sarcasm. Yeah, I mean, look how they talking. Look how people are talking. The Eagles still have a good offensive line. You talking about Landon Dickinson. Well, until this season goes on and they're not playing good, and they still play like a top 3 good line, being injured. We still had 1,000-yard back, still had a 3,000-yard receiver, still had 2,000 yards. We still had an elite offense. We still had a good offense. I ain't say elite, but I could say elite. Just because they didn't play like they did before, or they kept capable of playing, I don't mean they can. Just had a different coordinator who didn't know how to use his weapons. I told you, even when Brian Johnson had the Eagles, he didn't know how to play call either, but at least he knew how to use them to get numbers. You know, A.J. Brown had a career year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so different. You got a defense. This defense from the draft is going. Look at their secondary. Nobody. That's the best secondary. They can say what they want. Ain't no better secondary than their secondary in football. Then you got McCooper coming back. We're gonna see who's gonna be as whoever has safety. Don't even matter. He gonna be if Epps is there. Epps is gonna be good enough for them to win the Super Bowl. He done been in the Super Bowl as a safety. These are guys that can play. And they have been to the Super Bowl. Nolan Smith, y'all act like what he just did in the Super Bowl year wasn't good. He was just hurt last year. Hurt? Different? You know what I'm saying? So, looking at Jahai Campbell with Zach Barnes. Different beasts. Look at that. Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith coming back. This is still an elite defense. What are we talking about? And then you look at this offense just because A.J. Brown is going, they're not going to be able to beat anybody. You're talking about, oh, what about when I remember my boy Cool Cat was like, what about look at the record when they got them? Yes, okay, yes, we got that. But look, they got people there was nobody to replace A.J. Brown. You put Hollywood Brown in there for A.J. Brown right in them games right now. This would be a different game, totally different game, man. You put Elijah Moore in there, it'd be different. If you had all 3 of them when he was out. You have all 3 of them boys when he was out. You have all 3 of them receivers when A.J. Brown out. It would look like nothing, but it might look like different because you got, Batulo. You got all these receivers, but it's different with Batulo. But if you got Mannion, we're going to see how he proves. That's the only thing. We got to see what Mannion's about. Is he the right guy? When I tell y'all I got the confidence because we still got to see everything playing out. But the man is a quarterback. Every time look at the history. Every time we get a quarterback as an offensive coordinator, we go to the Super Bowl. Frank Wright, Kellen Clemens. We won 2. So this should have everybody really excited on this decision because you have a position player. It's different when you got a player who didn't play the position in the NFL. How about that? Each guy we got played the position in the NFL. Each guy he played for some years as a backup in the NFL. So these guys know how to play call. They know how to call plays. And people are talking excitement about Sean Mannion. You just got what about Jeff Stoutland? Chris Cooper. Guess who helped look for Chris Cooper? Y'all better do your homework. Who helped look for Stoutland? Stoutland helped helped hire Chris Cooper. He helped hire him. Chris Cooper was a former offensive lineman too. I'm just saying, these are good. Gerard Johnson is the quarterback coach. He was a former quarterback. It's so many things that are going to help Jalen Hurts even be better. You know what I mean? But he does, listen, what has to happen, he does have to play this year. I'm putting the pressure like, come on, Jay, let's do it. The same way I did, listen, in 2022, in 2021, at the 2021 season, when the Eagles traded for another first-round pick, because their big thing was what they were going to do is trade up for a quarterback in that a talented quarterback class. They were going to trade up for a quarterback. But I said the only way Jalen Hurts keeps his job, this was before 2022 started. I said the only way he keeps his job is if he has an MVP type season. He don't have to win it. He has to have an MVP season. And that shit happened. He almost won the MVP. And he kept his job, new contract, everything. Then 2023 happened. And what'd he do? He answered it by not having 15 interceptions. He went down to like 5-6. He answers every question. I just believe in Jalen Hurts too much. And now y'all saying if AJ Brown gone, he won't do shit. It's just y'all you know what y'all saying? Y'all saying the same thing all the other half the analysts in the league say. All the players, Peyton Manning, they all love him. They all champions. They all love Jalen Hurts. But analysts is like, oh, Jalen Hurts needs to do this, needs to do that. He needs to be better at this. And that's the same thing y'all saying now. With AJ Brown gone, y'all about to cry. Oh, we not gonna win. You put them in there with them three receivers, they're gonna all make plays and they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Because they all explosive. They all can take the top off. They tough. They catch the ball. And you thought there should be no reason Jalen Hurts shouldn't be successful. But just if you have, check this out. If the receiving core is Devontae Smith, Hollywood Brown, Dontavian Wicks, and Elijah Moore, they should win the Super Bowl. All them guys are dogs. All them guys get out. You look at their stats, but you put them with Jalen Hurts. Just put like I told you the stats. If Hollywood Brown just has 800 yards, 6 touchdowns, so he's gonna have like 7-8 touchdowns. There's no doubt. He's a dog. I say 7-8 touchdowns with 800 yards. Then you looking at Dontavian Wicks, he's gonna get like 6. They're gonna feed him the ball, and if we're talking about 600 plus yards, I say 600 to almost 650 yards. Then we talking about if you got Elijah Moore, they're gonna use him. I think he get like 250 because Dallas Goedert gonna get like 500-600. He gonna get like 600-700 yards. That's no doubt. He gonna get like 600-700 yards. That's no question. He gonna get like 600-700 yards. My boy Jonesy, man, it's crazy. I'm listening. I'm sorry, man. I'm into this, Jonesy. You better start telling these dudes. Man. It's crazy. I'm doing a late night because I'm hearing a lot of stuff on Jalen, and then a lot of stuff for AJ Brown has come out where Ian Rappaport was like, listen, a source said that Jalen Hurts knows he's going to be traded this summer. This summer, not next summer. This summer. And not Jalen Hurts. AJ Brown know he's going to get traded this summer. And he's not saying nothing publicly speaking because he know the deal. He knows what's going to happen. He's just waiting for things to go down. Then you start seeing these things that look like rumors, but he got a lot of followers. Some Boston Dream. It's a Twitter where he's like his baby mother looking for public schools in Boston. Is that true? Like, I need to see that one. Now, where is that being confirmed? If that's true, then we don't even need to be talking about if J.J. Brown get traded. He's gone. If the kids going to public school, they're looking for houses in Boston for what? Crazy, man. A.J. Brown is gone. Listen, I could tell y'all a lot of things. I'm just gonna keep it real. AJ Brown is not gonna be. AJ Brown is gonna not be an Eagle after June 1st. It's over. It's already written in stone. Just look at it. Look what they doing to y'all. Look what they doing. They telling you, AJ Brown It's not. They telling you. It's like they getting you prepared for it with the receivers to look at the team. The one thing I want to look at the question is the draft. If they're going to trade up for Jordan Tyson, if they're going to go get Amari Cooper Jr., are they going to trade up for Cornell Tate? Because I keep on saying if they're talking about trading up for Jordan Tyson, some people said they'll trade up to number 8 for Jordan Tyson. If Cornell Tate falls to number 8, will the Eagles snatch him? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, because if they snatch one of them, they're going to be number 2. I don't see nobody. What, they going to put one of them at number 3? They just gave one an extension. They going to put one at number 1. And the person whose job I'm looking out is like, is Hollywood Brown going to be an Eagle? The only reason I say that, I'm like, because $6.5 million to be a number 4 and you 800 to 1,000 yard type receiver. You get Jordan Tyson, that's a first round pick. He's going to get the time. What, they going to put him at number 4 or 5 to learn? No, he's going to get time. He's going to go in there in camp and he's going to learn the offense in his own. Or they're going to give him a chance to win it. They got 2 receivers. They really got the lineup. The crazy part, just like how we always do, so he won't have it as like a need, because they might not trade up for a receiver, but they're going to get one. My prediction is they're going to get one either from the 1st to the 3rd round. They're going to snatch a receiver in one of them rounds. And that guy's not going to be just a guy that's just going to make the practice. He's going to be a guy that he's going to be for the future. Either he's going to be the number 3 for the future. If he's in the 3rd round, he could be the number 3 of the future. 1st and 2nd round, he could be number 2. No question he's going to be number 2. But in the 3rd, you got a guy like, because Dontavian Wicks seems like the guy they got confidence in. They got confidence in Dontavian Wicks. So if they draft the guy in the 3rd, man, they going to look at it like, oh, okay. If they draft the guy in the 3rd, now he could sit on the bench for a minute. Yeah, he's the guy. Now, if it's 1st and 2nd round, that guy going to get that number 2 time. He going to get that number 2 time. Especially the 1st round. Listen, the 2nd round, it could possibly say, all right, he can fall back a little bit. But the 1st round, with that money they going to give that man in the 1st round, he's starting. Then it's Dontavian Wicks and Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore, number 5. But you still got Darius Cooper. That's going to be a battle this year. Everybody should be excited about that. We got the most competition, most talented receiver in a very long time. I don't even remember when we had this much talent, because Cooper and Wilson are the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing in camp over everybody. Wicks, Brown, because them boys at 6'7", if Wilson catching that ball, and if Cooper doing what he did last year and it improves, that is a very dangerous receiving core. Look how Green Bay built their receiving core. All them receivers, they had people they can give away 3 and still be nice over there. I think with Sean Mannion coming over to Philly, he has did that same thing in Philly that Green Bay had. Let's build up the receiving room and have as many pass catches as possible. And that's what they did. They are looking forward to A.J. Brown not being there. They're just also like, okay, maybe if he don't get traded, they don't give us what we want. We still got a loaded at receiver, but they are still gearing up to trade him. He is not happy there. That's what he's let them know that's not came out. He's not happy there. He's not happy in Philly. He's not happy with Jalen being his quarterback, because any receiver that's happy with Jalen being their quarterback, you're not going to hear Jalen say, because at first I took it little. I was like, oh, he cool with AJ. He's like, oh, we're talking, we on good terms. He on good terms. He really a quarterback. He would have been like, yo, AJ don't want to go nowhere. He's gonna be an Eagle forever. But we not even saying that. He not even saying that, man. And the draft, man, we looking at they just had Kenyon Sadiq come through. That's big, because I think they won't trade up for Sadiq. But if he falls to 23, I don't think that they will not trade up for Sadiq. But Jordan Tyson is the aim. You got guys like Max Harkey, if I'm saying that right, the Arizona State guy, 6'6", 330. They love guys that show out in the combine. They just had Caleb Lemieux, another top 20 guy, come through. I mean, now this is the last part of their visit. So all these guys, they're getting all the high-profile guys that they really were interested in, even more than the other guys that they have the visits. You're seeing them come in, Kenyon Sadiq, Caleb Lemieux. These are guys that are high-profile guys also. Caden Proctor. You know what I'm saying? I heard he had a visit with him too. I mean, listen, you got to look at how many visits that receivers they got. Y'all are really blind to the fact that they're looking for a replacement. If not this year, next year. The only reason they wouldn't trade him this year is because they didn't come with what they wanted. Then at the AJ Brown, you know why people ain't trade for AJ? They're not giving them what they want because AJ Brown, he had an injury. Forget the injury. That could just be added to it. AJ Brown didn't have the type of season that he usually has. He didn't look like the AJ Brown. So that people like, no, I'll give you a second. They trying to fleece the Eagles. I give you a second. Nah, all right. We'll keep AJ. We'll trade him to somebody who's gonna give us our stuff. So somebody gonna do it. Because Howie knows how to trade. So listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, man. I'm out of here. Just know that AJ Brown is gone. I just want people to listen. Until this don't happen, everything is pointing toward it. I don't even see how people making it look like he gonna be there because it just don't look like it. Look at it. Everybody's seeing this. Everybody, even when Schefter starts saying, when he say stuff like this, Howie never said that he won't trade. He had all the time to say that. He didn't say he's not trading. He said man, that's it. That's it. And why the Eagles? I told you why they gonna be the Super Bowl contenders. They still got a team. AJ Brown, you act like AJ Brown is Josh Allen. That's all Buffalo had. Like that's it. The ego, that's it. You know what I mean? So all right, listen, y'all, man. I'm out. Peter Johnson. Quick follow the leader sports, man. Get down. Holler at me, man. I'm out, man. Follow the leader.